Hey. See, I'm really much more than my baby. I love how when he puts his paw up on me is we have these little ways of communicating because humans are animals too. We forget that. And I think we might tell ourselves we're on top of the food chain, but you know what? I think we're at the bottom of the happiness ladder. Yeah, right? So, I mean, if you relate the Tower of Babel, if good humans relate as good humans, you don't need language. You know, and if we are mindfully present and observational, we can tell words have a tendency to lie because we quite often lie to ourselves. Research says that Westerners, not just including Americans, but other Western cultures as well, lumped into the statistics, which is one of the things that I tell myself is a saving grace. But still, Westerners have a tendency to lie 200 times a day on average. Holy shit, right? That means the people that are lying like goddamn motherfuckers. So if you go, oh my god, that can't be me, I don't lie 200 times a day, well, imagine how many times you're being lied to. Okay, wow. My baby. He keeps me calm. My loves. He's my first dog. He's my emotional therapy. I love him to death, and he literally saved my life. He's the best, smartest, most loving, wonderful dog ever. And I'm sorry, but I'm not the breeding kind. The screaming, the pooping, the neediness, yeah, I'm sorry. Children are not of interest to me. Let me rephrase. I love children. I volunteered at orphanages in Asia. My rugby team chose anyway, long story. But I like children when I give them back. You know, I mean, more than children, I like sleeping through the night. I like having the free time and freedom, and I like, I like doing what I want when I want. I like, you know what? Congrats to the breeders. I'm proud of you. Thank you for continuing the species. It's just not for me. Fair enough, to each their own, right? I love penises, but I'm more man than most. And but I also really like being a woman. I'm comfortable with all of me now. And oh god, Amber never could have said that. Wow, Amber hated being a woman. She just learned to be really good at it as a tool. Oh my god, I remember my team down in Nashville contracting, and my team down in Nashville, Ibdion, and there were, by the time I was hired and brought on for a salary, I was actually never paid. They still owe me a good chunk of money too, but who's counting? Anyway, we tend to take over one of the conference rooms and squat and do our own little things, stations and stuff, right? And whenever they'd come in a problem or whatever, and I take my hair down and shake it out, and they're like, "Oh, she's on it." And I was always very sweet, always very polite, always very nice. Because something I learned very early in politics, my first job out of undergrad was politics. Sylvia Kloot for Attorney General, Richmond, Virginia. Assistant campaign coordinator. I always made sure I looked great. I always made sure I hung out with the guys. I didn't go in and listen to the speeches and shit, please. I'm fucking working. I hung out with the guys, and I remember being in a business suit and a lace top and leaning over the pool table, but I kept one foot on the ground, leaning to get the shot, and the guys are just fucking laughing, man. I mean, anyway, I always made sure I looked good. Men like to help women. It's built into our evolutionary psychology. Men and women are different. They are. You know, and because of the nature of men and women and the psychology of men and women and the cultural expectations of men and women, that's how I'm more of a man than most. But you know what? I'm also really good at, I clean up pretty well. I clean up pretty well. I can be quite seductive when I so choose to. I was even Miss January on my team's rugby calendar. I mean, I have been the poster girl of femininity. I have also been the antithesis. Nice to meet you. And I don't remember the class we were doing with Janine, but I remember I was supposed to be teaching a class that day, and I'm a passionate, expressive person. I tend to go full board with everything, because you know, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing well, right? Especially if I'm studying this shit. I mean, I study to learn, right? I mean, I don't study to pass tests. I study to learn. Otherwise, keep your fucking money, stay home. That's what I was thinking when I joined the army. Whew, mistake. Anyway, so I was teaching a class and I was teaching about perception is reality, and I was using how the clothes make the man, these, you know, analogy to explain the psychology. And Janine was former ATF. I mean, for like 14 years with JJ Newberry. I mean, the people I'm talking to, they're not. Yeah. The thing is that this culture promotes labels. It promotes limitation. It promotes disempowerment. American culture, capitalism, is promoting the capital sins at this point, and long ago left everything that we meant to be. Time for reality check. Look at your azimuth and backtrack some, because we got a course correct. Anyway. Look, he's so chill. Like, and so's my lover. Oh my god, I love them so much. Yes, my baby. See, he's like, you done talking now, mommy? You done talking now, mommy? You done talking now, mommy? Yeah. So our little things. Because I put my head, we put our heads together as like a hug. It's his, he'd come and puts his forehead on me saying, you know, love, you know, and because I'm always patting him, he often puts his paw up on me. And this is his hugging. This is love. This is God. And that's why I want you to see that, yes, God is wrathful. God is also loving. And it's not confusing. It's not a duality. The duality is yours. For God, it is a spectrum. For you, it is duality. Reconcile that duality and embrace the spectrum. Judge not, yes, be judged. And we got a lot of ground to cover. We really do. Because we've screwed up. We've screwed up a lot, but that's okay. We're going to make it through. We're going to make it through together. We're going to make it through together. United first, together. It's okay. We got to open our eyes. And we got to make money. Let's save the world. That is why love letters. That is why I love my lover with every heartbeat and every breath. Haven't seen him in months. Pretty sure he's fucked. Oh, I hope he's fucked a bunch of girls. Dear God. And I haven't because, you know what? One, I've been busy. Two, I'm recovering, and my alone time is far more important than other people. And three, I'm not in my early 20s. I just don't really... It's less appealing, but I know that I have the same absolute freedom he has, which means it's equality, which means our love. We love each other for who we are. And our love is so strong that it doesn't change. At least not by the stupid bullshit that, most of us get wrapped up that are vestiges of, ownership and clinging. Because, let's face it, men have never culturally been expected to be monogamous. Men have been culturally expected since time immemorial and worldwide to spread their seed as far as they can. That's what they're meant to do. And you know what? What they're drawn to is attractive tits and ass so that we can feed the baby, and then an ass is an indicator of hips to show that we're good for birthing baby. Guess what? All this shit's animal, honey. Wow. Damn. We are animals. Oh, you're such a dog. Well, that's a fucking compliment, actually. Animals are definitely much higher on the happiness scale than we are. They are mindful, present creatures. I rescued him and trained him and got him bullshit certified as a, I'm just saying, emotional therapy animals, the laws need to get real fixed on that, and somebody needs to start regulating it, because although my dog meets all of the standards, many others do not. And because my dog is absolutely vital for that which they are supposed to do and meets all the standards, there should be a legal means of anyway, I'm leaving that where it is, because that's just fucking open up more shit. And the thing is, that people would, the people that were good, honest people may actually get caught in the crossfire, so fuck it. He saved my life. And when I first rescued him, he was a gift from God. He's the first dog I looked at. I found him on the internet. I showed up and they let me leave with him the same day. He was a gift from God. And because when I went there, I knew that he was the one I absolutely wanted. And I saw him on the internet. And he was a rescue from Puerto Rico. Glad to say that America is now so geared towards rescuing dogs that we are importing the world's strays. Social responsibility, y'all. About damn time. And hey, Nepal has a serious stray dog Anyway, of which Nepal, Young Living, the poor woman I made cry because I was harsh. She was telling me about Young Living doing this stuff in Nepal, and maybe it's a symbol, and da da da. And I'm like, well, yeah, Nepal's my happy place. I love the nunnery there. It is the happiest I have ever been. Aside from with my lover. That's a different kind of love. There we go, adding labels. I mean, labels are only useful as far as they educate. Like, for example, snow. America only has the word snow. Okay? Not incredibly important to us, obviously. But like the Chukchas and the Eskimos and stuff, they've got like dozens of words for snow because they're different types of snow. That is, some are very dangerous, some are great for skiing, some are, there's lots of different kinds of snow. So look at our cultural priorities. Wow. Yeah. I know. Wow. I can't relax. I can't relax with the camera on. Let me try. God, this is work. On one hand, it's nice because hey, baby. On one hand, it's nice because I'm getting all of this out of me. And that is so relieving because, trust me, this is my mission. At the DMZ, the DMZ is a very unique war front. And don't let it being a Cold War fool you. That shit's ready to ignite at any minute. Or at least it used to be when I was there. I don't know. Like I said, I actively try to stay out of things, and I have no interest in getting embroiled in them. Devil is in the details. If you fuck up, I will catch you in the details, because you're not that good. However, it's work to pay that much attention. It's work to analyze stuff that much. It's there I get wrapped up again. The DMZ is a unique war zone because I heard one of the I was told once the fucking frustrating thing is that you train all the time but you never do anything. And yet the tension there, it's like you can feel it. The air is sticky with tension and aggression. But you train all the time and you never do anything. If you're lucky. That's why that dude went nuts. And he fucking killed everybody. You know? The hard parts in deployments, it's when it's quiet. When it's quiet, it's like you're always waiting for the shoe to drop. You know you're supposed to be, eat, rest, reload. Not necessarily in that order. Waiting for the shoe to drop. I imagine it like someone who's like kidnapped or missing or body not found or whatever. The family on the antithesis side of it, on war, you're like, oh my god, when is something gonna happen? On the other side of it, everybody's like, on the shows and stuff, I mean, I've not had that experience, but they're always like, I keep thinking they're gonna come walking back in through the door, but they're not. Okay? Well, yeah. Imagine war. Imagine that being with multiple of your closest. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that.